Sam Parker faces charges of his estranged wife's Theresa's death, even though her body has not been found. She has not been seen since March of last year. Today was Parker's bond and arraignment hearing in Lafayette. News Channel 9's John Maywell was in the courtroom this morning. He joins us now with the latest in this developing story. John.
Kim, 3 different people, including Sam Parker's mother-in-law, which is Theresa's mother, testified that the former police officer had made death threats against them. His ex-wife, Keila Beard, testified he once jumped on top of her, started choking her, pulled out his service revolver, and put it to her head, threatening to blow her brains out. But you will not see any of this testimony because Judge John Wood denied our request for cameras in the court. Sam Parker arrived around 8:15 this morning. The prosecution had 6 witnesses testify about his past. 3 people testified of personal death threats made by Parker. And the Panama City, Florida police officer, John Dejas, testified about what our investigative team revealed to you almost 1 year ago. The officer testified back in 2003, Sam Parker had handcuffed himself to his wife Theresa in his car and told her he wanted to blow his brains out with her cuffed to him. In addition, Parker's ex-sister-in-law, Tabitha Thomas, testified Sam Parker threatened to kill her. That's Tabitha in the brown clothing. She was married to Theresa Parker's brother and had trouble getting child support from him. She says Sam Parker told her to stop pursuing it and that he would kill her, her new husband, kids, and bury them where no one would find them. She testified he also said he had killed before and was not afraid to do it again. But she never filed any kind of police report. Parker's attorney says the state's witnesses had a purpose.
It was more for the media's benefit than the judge.
Is that something that typically happens in a bond hearing?
Very unusual.
On the other side of these 3 windows is where Parker sat for this 2-hour, 10-minute hearing, and he was visibly bothered by some of the testimony that came against him.
I think maybe your first word is better, agitated. I think he was hearing things that he did not agree with as being true. But, you know, evidentiary issues will fight out in court. They're not for this forum.
After the hearing, Theresa Parker's sister didn't say much after she met with investigators. We asked her what she thought about no decision yet on bond.
A little bit, yeah, but we feel good about it. We do. We feel really good about it, so just keep our fingers crossed.
Now, in the arraignment portion of Sam Parker's hearing, he pleaded not guilty. He does remain in custody. Judge John Wood says he will take the bond matter under advisement, and you can certainly depend on us to stay on top of this story, Kim.